2 months into the city's King Street pilot project, and there's already threat of legal action. A group of restaurant and hotel owners say they've seen a significant drop in business and they want action. The ask comes from the Ontario Restaurant, Hotel and Motel Association. They want the city to lift restrictions so private vehicles can use King Street after 7 p.m. and all day on weekends. Right now, no cars, with a few exceptions, can travel straight through King between Jarvis and Bathurst. The president of the Restaurant and Hotel Association, Tony Alanis, tells me some owners say they've seen a 52% drop in business in the last 2 months. He says a meeting is scheduled between the mayor and business owners on Friday, and if it doesn't go well, he says they are very seriously considering their next steps, including legal action.
And we have a follow-up meeting this Friday, and we're hoping for some good news. The industry, not only in the hospitality industry, but every business there is hurting. And you know, there is an issue with what happens to that dollars that did not come in during the busiest time of the year.
The project gives priority to streetcars along what is the busiest surface transit route in the city. Now, early data suggests it saves commuters an average of 4 to 6 minutes of travel time. Now, this would not be the first time a group of businesses has banded together to sue the city for a major traffic initiative. It happened back in 2011 after the St. Clair streetcar project took more than 5 years to complete. Now, back then, both the Ontario Superior Court and the Ontario Court of Appeal dismissed the $100 million class action lawsuit. Now, municipal lawyer John Mascaron says any legal action with the King Street pilot would likely have the same result.
I don't think it's a realistic possibility, and I'll tell you why. The City of Toronto certainly has jurisdiction to regulate King Street. It can open King Street the way it deems appropriate, and it can restrict access to King Street. So it has the jurisdiction. So unless the businesses can claim that somehow the city has exceeded its jurisdiction or it's acted procedurally improperly, I don't think they really have much of a case.
Okay. What about maybe the possibility of getting an injunction to say, hey, let's stop it until we kind of figure out what's best?
Yeah, that's something that the businesses would certainly want to consider. However, the test is a three-part test. You have to prove, is there a serious issue? I think anyone could say, yeah, the devastating loss of business is a serious issue. Then the question becomes, what about irreparable harm? Is there going to be irreparable harm? Are people going to be put out of business? Potentially. But then the third one's the kicker, and that's the balance of convenience. And the municipality, the city, is always deemed to be acting in the public interest. So I think the balance of convenience would fall back to the city, and I think it would be very difficult for the homeowners and the businesses here to say we have to get an injunction.
Now, this afternoon, I spoke with Councillor Joe Cressy, and he said that they are asking the city staff to look into this possibility of potentially lifting some of the restrictions, say, after 7 o'clock at night or on weekends. He says they hope to have the information back in time for that crucial Friday meeting.